My novel is a speculative fiction, I believe you'd call it. I'll read a little bit of blurb here. So it's, speculative fiction. It's kind of set in a dystopian London of the near future. Remnants circles the last few months of the lives of Jophiel, a non-binary, sometimes psychopath, and Johnny Two-Face, their boss and lord of London's underworld. In a dystopian London where memories can be wiped, cut out of heads and traded, an addictive new drug, Haddie, is tearing through the poor. When a heist to steal memories, remnants, for the black market goes wrong, Jophiel has a week to make it up to Johnny or pay with their life. And it's told through lots of different points of view. And so I'm going to read the first chapter, which is Jophiel's point of view, and then a little bit of the second, which is another character called Barks. Jophiel. Sky died last year, or maybe last month. It's hard to tell these days. Penny for him. If you gave me a penny for my thoughts, Baby Dove, I'd be a millionaire. Baby Dove grunts. He doesn't like me being clever, but then we all have our crosses. What'd you say my name for? I adjust my gripsy on the gun. He's not going to tell anyone. He's wearing a blindfold, not earplugs. He's not stupid either. I keep the barrel pressed to the boy's temple and lean in towards him. My lips softly brush his quivering ear. You're not going to say anything, are you? He shakes his head and I stroke his golden curls. Good boy. But Baby Dove isn't convinced. He lumbers around the empty office, flexing those big biceps of his, while Santiago tap-types away from a desk behind us. Streetlight filters in through the blinds. Dove's not a looker at the best of times. Impressive, yes, but with a face like a badly packed scarecrow, and the harsh, cold glare from the road outside is doing him no favours. Nor are the two baggy jeans he's wearing, which are making his arse look non-existent. Get away from the window. You what? People outside might see you. If you're going to pace like that, stick to the walls. Dove glares at me. I flash him a smile. Just doing my job, boss. Baby Dove's not my boss. Johnny sent him along with Santiago and me as muscle and to keep an eye on us, but that doesn't make him the jefe. Dove shakes his head and looks at Santiago. How much longer? A slow exhalation of breath. The time is ticking. During's clocked me, but I can get past that. Can Harry help? Santiago brittles at my question. I can do it. 2 minutes. He's probably lying, I think, because 1, he's been at this for an hour already. It shouldn't take that long to hack into anywhere, least of all a vault in a high street bank with just one lock on the door and a minimum wage security guard. 2, no one can outsmart a Turing, least of all Santiago. 3, he said that 2 minutes ago. Dove, that's what you said 2 minutes ago. Told you. Baby Dove's getting tense. Introduce a level of uncertainty to a gig like this and suddenly everyone needs a shoulder rub. Especially at 4 in the ante-meridian when the boy may or may not have pressed a silent alarm before I clipped him around the oracle. And, Dove being Dove, he takes it out on me. Why are you wearing heels? They go with my dress. I give him the best twirl I can whilst holding a gun to a man's temple. Like them? I only ordered them this morning. Dove shakes his head. Jesus Christ. With my other hand, I take my blade and spin it around, letting it glint in the light from the windows. You know, you're a lot nicer before you did time. I pocket the knife again. Remember that? Dove huffs and walks off. I catch my reflection in one of the glass partitions in front of the manager's offices. A tall, dark figure looks back at me, straight as a spear. A compact little silk number, killer stilettos, tight afro and diamonds around my neck. Even by my high standards, I look on point. Dove wheels back around. He knows my name now. I sigh and look at the guard again. He's just a kid, really. He hasn't moved a muscle since I pointed the gun at him and told him to put the blindfold on. He's shaking and beads of sweat are running down his neck. Dove gets in his face so close the boy's inhaling his gangsters and charging station coffee breath. Oi, Dove barks. Stay still. What are you talking about? He is staying still. Dove looks at the boy suspiciously. Did you just move? The boy clears his throat. My foot went to sleep. There's a Felicity Bank name badge on his chest. Eric. His name is Eric. He doesn't know anything. Leave him alone. I glance over my shoulder. How much longer, Santiago? 2 minutes. He knows his name as well now. Oh, for fuck's sake. I turn back to Eric and pull the trigger. A quick pop and he falls at my feet with his mouth formed into a small O of shock. Funny how most of them look surprised. Ruby Damo flows from his forehead and starts to pool on the carpet. I lower the gun slightly and watch his body jerk as I put another 5 bullets into his heart. Happy now? I ask Dove. Well, yeah. Santiago pipes up behind us. I'm in and uploading. You sure? Santiago nods. He looks at the dead boy and swallows hard. I hear the locks in the vault door slide open. Dove looks at his watch. All right, let's go. I'll call the motor. Jophiel, you've got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. That's long enough for anything. Sorry, I thought it was falling there.
Start from that.
I'll start from there, yeah. The vault's empty apart from a single metal box that isn't meant to be there. It's on a shelf at the far end with a combination lock at the front that's embarrassingly hackable. I pop the clasps. Shit. The box is empty. Where are the remnants? I was meant to see 30 glass vials winking at me. There's nothing there except for a scrap of paper folded in half. Dove appears next to me. What the fuck? He snatches the empty box and throws it across the room. An alarm blares into life. We all freeze. Santiago, Dove roars. Why has the alarm gone off? Already I can hear cars pulling up outside. That's too fast. Eric must have hit the silent alarm. Shit, we've got to go. I see the fallen paper at my feet. I pick it up and unfold it. It's a note. Just 2 words. Remember me? Shouting outside. It's time to run. Bark. I'm an indivisible man. Can't be separated from my memories. Judge took care of that. Remnants not to be expunged under any circumstances, etc., etc. Usually when you've done your time, memories of the crime go too, along with any others the prison psych recommends they take. Removal of memories traumatic cuts down on rates reoffending, etc., etc. There are some things they won't let you forget though. Crimes so bad they'd be doing you a favour. Part of the punishment, that is. When you've done your 10 years in the bedpan or wherever, you might be out of a cage, but it's still all there in your head. Your own life sentence. You could tell me the secrets of the pharaohs and give me a winning lottery ticket on a tropical island, and I'd still just be staring out of the window with her face dancing in front of my eyes till last orders. But no one tells you that when you get out. Status? Non-approved. Name? Bark. The screw behind the desk took a bag carrier out of the blue plastic tray in front of her and looked inside. She laid the contents out on the tray. Personal effects: 1 phone broken, 1 leather wallet containing a driver's license and £20 in cash, 1 set of keys. She looked at me. That everything? I always forget sunscreen. I pocketed the phone and the wallet, but shook my head when she held the keys out. I don't live there anymore. They're your property, the screw said. I can't hang on to them. I've just done 10 years in here for breaking, entering and killing a kid. First thing you're going to do is send me out with the keys to someone else's gaff. The screw made a face. She pulled her hand back. Do you have anywhere to stay? You offering? No. She flipped her tablet around to face me. Sign here. I'm obliged to remind you that as part of your sentence you have been deemed indivisible. Should you make any attempt to have memories from your brain or associated parts of your central nervous system removed, erased or otherwise masked, it will be a violation of your release and will result in further imprisonment. Do you understand? I signed. Crystal. Screw points at another paragraph. And there. What's that? That states we can't be held responsible for any personality changes you experience as a result of psychosurgery undergone at our facilities. I shrugged. What's that got to do with the price of fish? Didn't wipe anything, did you? The screw didn't say a word. Did you? Just sign the form. I signed again and flipped the tablet back around. She double-checked the paperwork and closed the file. Happy birthday. Door's on your right. When I got outside, Oil was there, holding a bag carrier of her own and shading her minces from the morning sun. She ambled over while the gate closed behind me. You're late. I grinned and hugged her tight. I'd forgotten how small she was, snappable, like a twiglet. She pulled back and took me in. You look tired. Think I might sleep in there? I made a face. Why are you still dyeing your hair that colour? I like black. Looks like Johnny Cash fucked a mime and had you. She held out the bag. Who's Johnny Cash? I looked inside. A sandwich and a coffee. I should get locked up more often. I stuffed my face as we walked to the bus stop. Oil watched me hungrily. I offered her half the sandwich, but she wouldn't touch it. When you came out, I asked her, through a mouthful of sausage and bacon, did they make you sign something saying if your personality's changed because of memory wiping, it's not on them? Yeah, always, but everyone comes back different, don't they? She wiped a smear of ketchup off my lip. Messy bastard. Got anywhere to stay? You offering? Yeah. Thank you.